Everybody, BILLTENDO here. First of all, want to give a shout out to Birdman for the animation and Nola Coast for the logos. You can find Nola Coast on Instagram. They also make great clothes. Today I'm just going to do a quick video on how to get the best out of your PS Classic. So the PS Classic released right about a year ago. It was $100. It was totally not worth it. It had 20 games on it. It was okay at best. Definitely not worth $100. It did come with 2 controllers over Nintendo's single controller for their mini classic console. Not the best deal in the world. So I waited and waited. I kept saying I would get one when the price came down. I almost bought one at 50, but then on Prime Day they actually went on sale for $20. $20, I couldn't pass it up. And what I actually did was I bought it after Prime Day, and I didn't buy it from Amazon. They were other companies trying to match up the Prime Day sales. So Walmart.com, Target.com, BestBuy.com, all were selling the PS Classic for $20 also. So what I did was I actually ordered it from Best Buy online, paid $20 for it, and it would have been like $5 for shipping, but it's only 2 miles or 3 miles away from my wife's work, so she went and picked it up on her lunch break because I clicked in-store pickup. So I got it that day for $20. I played around with it a good bit. A couple games on it got boring fast. There weren't any great standout games on it, which is where they really missed the boat, because the console's not terrible. So the first thing I did was I actually looked into hacking it, and it was surprisingly simple. With my laptop, it was just extremely time consuming. I have an older laptop, and it doesn't do things extremely quickly, and at that time it was doing it extremely slowly. So I added about 10 games to a flash drive, which was not difficult. Like I said, just time consuming. There's step-by-steps videos here on YouTube on how to do it, how to get the ROMs, and it didn't cost me anything. I already had the thumb drive. It was nothing. But it was time consuming. And the 2 complaints I would have about it is A, the games, B, the controller. It's the original PS1 controller, which means D-pad only, no thumbsticks. So the first game I downloaded myself was obviously Spyro, because I'm a huge Spyro the Dragon fan. And as a 3D platformer, a little difficult to play or get used to with the D-pad only and no thumbsticks. Eventually I did get used to it, enough so that I did beat the game. But what I've discovered since then is there are solutions to these issues. Number one, you can buy games preloaded on flash drives. There's a company called True Blue Mini. Look into them. It's about $20 a flash drive for the PS Classic. They name them after drug use for some reason. There's the crackhead pack, there's the meth head pack, there's the overdose pack, there's the weed pack. I currently have the crackhead and the meth pack, $20 each. They come with 101 games per flash drive. So one I have for like a Final Fantasies, the Chrono Triggers. The other one I have for the Spyros, the Crash Bandicoots. So now total I have about 250 games for it, and now I'm $60 in. Worth it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Except, again, a little difficult to play with just the D-pad. So, I started looking into options for the controller, and it turns out that 8BitDo makes a receiver for it, and it plugs into the USB slot. Now, regular controllers that plug in by USB will not be recognized by the machine. So I ordered the 8BitDo. It was supposed to work with a PS3 controller. For some reason, this receiver links very easily with a Wii U Pro controller, which I use for my RetroPie. It links very easily with the Xbox One Bluetooth controller and PS4. The PS3, however, you have to go through this whole process of plugging it into your computer, plugging the drive in, and downloading some programs. And I had an extremely difficult time. Eventually, I got the PS3 controller working with just a single thumbstick. That's all that would work. I couldn't even enter games because my X button wouldn't work. But then I decided to try a PS4 controller. And it was literally, I hit share on the PS4 controller. I hit the sync button on the 8BitDo receiver, and it synced automatically. It's been very fluid. It works very well. So that receiver is about $17 ish, $18. Totally worth it. So now I've got $80 into this thing, and I have 300 games or 250 games ish. And I can use a PS4 controller on it. And at $80, I have pretty much all the PS1 games I want. I may end up getting one more, which is one more of the flash drives, which would be another 100 games, which would put me at $100, which was the original price of this thing. The emulation is pretty good. I have noticed some sound issues, but overall, it's great. PS Classic $20, a True Blue Mini for $20, an 8BitDo receiver for $20, $60. You could have 121 games and use a PS4 controller on this thing, and you're at $60. Totally worth it. So that is my kind of review, kind of where I'm at with the PS Classic. I like it. I play it quite often. Obviously, I love Spyro the Dragon, one of my favorite game series, as you guys know, because I do Spyro reviews as often as I can get a hold of Spyro games and beat them. But yeah, I'll be back with some more Spyro reviews because I'm 3/4 of the way through Ripto's Rage right now, and I'm having a great time with it. So check out the PS Classic if you can find it really cheap. Get you a True Blue Mini and get the 8BitDo receiver. You'll be $60 in, and you'll be extremely happy. So, all right, everybody, y'all have a good one. Like and subscribe. See you later.